welcome to Taco Talk Tuesday. We made it. We here. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, guys?
What's up? What's going on?
It's the fellas here tonight, y'all. We still are going to give y'all the hottest topics. Y'all, I'm tired. I literally just got back to LA, had a great weekend in Vegas, but I'm here to be with y'all because that's my responsibility. That's what I'm going to do. I told y'all I would be here. How was you guys' weekend? I'm sorry, introduce yourself. First time here, Joe, introduce yourself.
So I'm Joe Carnell. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I am Joe Carnell.
Y'all know who I am. Hell.
Daryl ain't left since last week.
Daryl.
How was the weekend? Did I do anything?
It was cool, man. What I do? Work after hours. Then Sunday, I pretty much just, I went to a festival down in Redondo Beach.
What festival was it?
I don't know. It was just a bunch of white people. It was fun though. I had fun with them white
Was it a
folks.
food festival, a music festival?
They had vendors like they were selling all kind of things, crystals. White people selling dashikis.
Appropriation at its finest.
But after
of
that, it was some drink and food. So yeah.
Okay.
But I ain't never been to Redondo though. So
Oh, you never been to? Wait a minute.
I've been to Hermosa, and I've been to.
You gotta pass Redondo to get to Hermosa.
But there's a lot of different beaches, so you might go to one for one particular reason. So that might be why you.
No, I just be going to the beach because just to goddamn go. Like I don't be having no reason to go.
Oh, serious?
I actually go to Manhattan. You know, but in the marina, there's like a little cut between Dockweiler and Marina.
Yeah.
See, I go right
Well,
there.
you know Dockweiler, that's the Negro
I don't go
beach.
there. But you know, when you're at the beach, right, you look to the left and you see the power plant, right? So I never been past the power plant.
Okay,
So I was like,
okay.
ooh, what is this?
It's someplace
Oh
new.
man, I saw Palos Verdes and I was on that. Man, that thing was so pretty. I bumped into a nigga friend of mine though.
Negroes getting out there. Joe, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I went to a few of the BET events.
Okay. Please tell me what you saw.
I ain't getting no invite to no BET events, y'all.
See, so next time I got you. I will say the BET experience to me was like the most beautiful experience, seeing nothing but black people with
Really?
good energy.
Really?
Good energy, like
You love your people, huh?
you know, I'm better with us.
Listen, I love my people.
I love
too.
my people, but I would just say I just enjoyed the fact that there were so many positive images of us. There were so many like fashion designers exhibiting. There were vendors out there. I saw Cardi B perform
A word?
Wait, what day did you go? Sunday?
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
saw Cardi B perform, and I was pleasantly surprised. Like her energy is on
Cardi one that came a long way.
10.
Y'all.
I don't.
I got
know.
love for Cardi.
She
y'all.
is on 10.
And I know that she does her thing, but I can't say like I know like a Cardi B song.
I don't.
You know,
Yeah.
like you know
don't.
Nicki, you know even or Remy can do all the way up, but I don't know
I
a
know
Cardi
some-
B
Cardi
song.
B and Nicki. Come on,
Cause
man.
she's in the same she was in the same category with her for rap.
I can't believe that.
Right.
I mean,
Cardi
I much
B-
love to Cardi B because I think she's dope.
Right.
But
we'll come back to
Okay.
when we talk about
Okay,
music
okay,
rap.
okay.
My weekend was dope. Like I said,
oh, you should want her to get to your goddamn weekend. That's what that was.
I was
He
out
cut us
in-
right out.
Right.
Listen, I was in Vegas. Shout out to my boy Zaman. Thanks for inviting me. Had a great time. Met up with my IG boo, wifey, baby mama, whatever you want to call her. My
What
girl
she look
Farron, at Farron Weezy. Just look it up, at Farron Weezy. And also makes new friends, Candace, Andrea, all you guys. I had so much fun. We visited the Seven Magic Mountains. Y'all can see more of that on my Instagram. The videos actually might be gone by now because you know IG stories only 24 hours, but it was a
So
dope.
you hoping they go on right now?
Right.
It was good though. All right, so
Oh wait.
Oh.
Did you eat? You ain't
Oh yeah, I did eat.
See,
So
look at this. How you
see,
out?
look, there we go. So I went to this spot called Bruxy's. Now they actually have a few locations. There's one in Santa Monica, there's one in Orange County, but I hadn't been to those, so I went to the one in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
It's the home of the original chicken and waffle sandwich.
Wow.
So they do chicken and waffle sandwich style. When I tell you that shit was so good, that video is still on Best Kept Secrets. Y'all can go find that right now. But that sandwich was so
They
damn
put syrup
good.
on it?
Yes.
On a sandwich?
It's a waffle chicken
Okay.
and waffle sandwich. The one that I had was the holy cow. So it had bacon, chicken, a fried egg on top, like cheese,
Yeah.
and they put this sriracha and maple butter and all this shit on. Like,
That's good.
and
That
then
sounds
I had
good.
so you know me being fat, I ordered two. I got the separate meal, which was the fried chicken and waffle. The waffle is made with cheddar and bacon inside of it,
Oh, wow.
and sugar pearls.
Nigga, what?
When I tell you that shit was so damn good, like I might be over at Brooks in Santa Monica tomorrow. That shit was good.
So you always find that one little thing, you just wear it down.
Yeah, just wear it down, right? All right. So before we start, you know how we do everything. Joe, this is your first time here. We start every show with a shot.
Cheers.
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 Let's go. That was much easier than last week.
They got last week.
Because what we did last week, that was gasoline in a cup.
What is this?
Drink. All right, y'all. So real quick, we gonna start off. It's been in the news, y'all. So I don't know where we're gonna go with this, but we gonna figure it out. If y'all have comments or things, help us out with it. So GOP senators and the health care bill. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell on Tuesday, that's earlier today, he delayed a vote on the Republican plan to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, until after July 4th recess, indicating he lacked support to advance the bill. The delay came one day after the Congressional Budget Office estimated 22 million people would lose coverage under the GOP plan. So you said it was like 23 now, right?
So actually, by 2018,
yeah,
15 million people will lose, and 22 million people will lose in the next 10 years after that.
There we go. So the delays, they buy more time to shore up support in his caucus. Now, surprisingly, there are a lot of Republican parties or members of the Republican Party that are opposed to advancing the bill.
Yeah, because their bases, the people that they're representing, are pretty much being affected.
Exactly. You have Senator Susan Collins, who is in Maine, Senator Dean Heller in Nevada, you got Senator Ron Johnson in Wisconsin, Mike Lee, Utah, and again, it's a lot more. So everybody is not on board with Trump and the administration's plan to change or repeal it. Now, some of them have said, we can keep looking at this and we can figure out how to make it work. But cutting all these people out, that's just not going to work for me.
But the thing about it is crazy because you have over 22 million people that are going to be losing coverage.
Mm-hmm.
But do you see the tax breaks that they're on the top?
Yeah. The biggest tax breaks are going to be for people in the healthcare industry and the people at the top.
Right.
And then
all these pharmaceutical companies?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. People got to pay out of pocket?
Yeah.
I mean,
the tricky thing for Republicans is they would stick to their base because it would provide tax cuts overall. So the federal deficit will be cut, all that good stuff. But then everyone else is going to lose Medicaid coverage. 15 million people in 1 year to lose health care coverage is going to mess up the entire system.
Where it's trying to cut out. It's Medicaid, not Medicare,
Medicare,
right? Because Medicare is what you pay into,
right?
Yeah.
And Medicaid is what helps out those with nothing.
Right. Correct.
Why would you want to cut that? I'm sorry. Like, I don't care what side of the party you're on. Like, you don't understand when people just need help.
Because they don't understand. Yeah. They're not in those shoes.
Kellyanne Conway even made the comment that if people lose their coverage, then they can just go out and get a job. As if it's always that easy.
It's not that easy.
It's not that easy.
So that tells you what that White House thinks about the rest of the country.
The White House or the White House? I'm just saying because the crazy thing is, most people are going to be affected is them, white people.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how you can be so insensitive to the needs of everyone. We live in an abundant country.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how you had spent $50 million on a goddamn Republican candidate in Georgia.
Oh my God!
Like, we talking about the $50 million on a campaign that has nothing to do with it.
Right.
Even a national campaign.
Yeah.
But you think about what that $50 million would do to them.
I would say, how about that money that we're going to save with Trump pulling us out of the Paris Climate Agreement?
Yeah.
Why don't we use that?
But the word on the street, though, that the majority of the United States mayors, especially people, the ones on the in the West Coast or in larger cities, are going to still adhere to the climate agreement. Okay. So it's like everyone's just saying fuck Trump all the way around.
Yeah.
So
they're not sticking with that.
Yeah.
They're not. All right. So we started talking about it earlier today. Did y'all watch the BET Awards?
I watched some of it.
As
much as I could.
Any of it. I was somewhere drunk in a pool at the time that the awards came on.
You
But
I was too.
and I really wanted to see it, but I was having too much fun. Check out my Instagram. No, but I did see a lot of the clips and highlights, and of course, social media will keep you abreast of a lot of things. So
let's talk about it.
I watched performances.
I was saying performance-wise,
yeah.
I know Chris Brown performed.
Wait, look, that's Chris motherfucking Brown, y'all. At a award show, that's when that nigga shine.
Chris Brown can perform his ass off.
Why you get this nigga one song? The nigga got one song.
What?
Nigga got one song.
I mean, it's about time.
Well,
Most
they
of
got
award
two,
shows-
but they gave him
yeah.
like 3 minutes to do one song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga, he's the
Chris Brown be
performer.
performing his ass
Yeah.
off.
Give
That's-
him
that's one
7
thing.
minutes.
I mean, not 7 minutes.
You can do a live
6.
3 minutes.
6.
You can do a live.
You can do an amazing job in 3 minutes.
Yeah. So
Who was your favorite of what y'all saw favorite performances of the night?
Migos.
Who?
Migos.
Migos. Okay, I didn't see Migos.
I didn't see
performance.
Migos shit. I saw Bruno Mars open the show, and then I saw Mary J. Blige.
He got more time than Chris.
And
So I saw. Ooh, I saw.
Ain't he won the award.
Who,
for
Migos
best
or
R&B.
Bruno?
Yeah, ain't one of his own.
Was Chris even nominated though? He might
I
have been, was he?
don't.
Again, I didn't see the awards.
Yeah, but I will say that Bruno Mars has a more solid vocal performance than Chris Brown.
Nigga,
Alright,
you
so we
serious?
got- hold on,
Chris
hold on.
Brown sing way better than
We got a comment from one of our
Solid
viewers.
vocal.
It says,
nigga.
we got a comment. It says, there was a Twitter debate on whether or not Bruno Mars is culturally appropriating. What are your views
He
on
black
that?
though.
Bruno, listen,
He is a biracial.
I like Bruno Mars.
individual.
He's
Yeah, black
biracial.
in
What is he mixed
He got
with?
black in him. That's,
He has
what,
a
that's
black
all
in
that matter. He got black.
I don't think that Bruno Mars culturally
I don't either.
appropriates.
And he always says
Y'all trying to give love to.
to the black culture, saying that is where
He's
a lot of
black,
I
though.
like
people-
Macklemore.
But
That's
he's
culturally
black.
appropriated.
I mean,
Bruno-
even though you black, you still like they say. Jason Williams still got like, hey, I'm gonna give a shout out to my black people because they show me nothing but love.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But back to you, nigga. You gonna sit there and tell me he can out sing Chris Brown?
I didn't
Bruno?
say he could. I said
Two different styles. I think two
yeah.
different styles.
What I said is his vocal performance is better.
Nigga, what does that mean?
Meaning he's gonna hold a note. He's not
Who,
cracked.
Bruno? Okay.
Yeah, like it's gonna be something that you could say that sounds just like the album.
Chris do it
Brown-
too.
No.
You don't think so? Chris' voice don't live up to the hype of the album,
I think
Chris-
that Chris is an amazing performer.
but he
There
can
you go.
sing.
He can
Can
sing.
he sing live?
That's what I'm talking about. In the studio, he's an amazing singer.
So you saying that when it comes to performing live,
Mhm.
you take Bruno over Chris?
Hands down.
You know what? That's a hard one because Chris will entertain the
Hey,
fuck out
I'll
of
put
you.
my money
but
on
Bruno
that.
will also entertain you because
But Chris can sing.
Chris
who
can
would y'all
dance.
rather see if it came down to Chris Brown or Bruno?
I mean,
Y'all
I'm not
wanna
saying
see-
Bruno ain't
would
shit.
You, wait. Would you pay
I ain't
money
saying no.
to sit through a Chris Brown concert and hear him sing, or would you pay to hear Bruno Mars sing?
Only
But
singing-
Bruno
only
dance too,
singing?
though.
Yeah, Bruno does
I
dance too.
said vocal performance. I did not say.
I'm
he
gonna
was
let y'all
gonna have
marinate
vocal-
on that. So also with that, I saw Mary J perform. I didn't hear her, but I saw it.
She was okay.
She's okay.
Yeah, she was
I also
pitching.
saw.
I saw Escape.
Saw Tay Mars perform. I'm coming to Tay Mars performance.
Her
A
wig
clip
almost
of
came
it.
off.
How they said it was too dramatic. They said she lip sang, but she also Tamar. She also posted a video backstage where she was warming up, and from what I saw, she sounded great.
Yeah.
So whether she lip sang on stage or not,
You know she can sing for
you know
real.
she can sing her
Yeah,
ass
yeah.
off. So
She
there's
sang
that.
the first 3 notes live.
Who is Darryl Smith? Is that somebody?
That's my uncle.
Oh, he said, "I see you, nephew. Nephew, that's you, nephew." His name Darryl though. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
You all right,
Yeah.
brother?
And then who else? So Escape. They got on stage after 18 years. They performed together.
Who?
Yeah,
Escape. Did you see it, Daryl?
I was happy to see that.
What?
Y'all.
I have thoughts about it. What
Bruh,
were y'all thoughts?
okay,
on it?
look,
What were
okay,
y'all
let's
thoughts
talk
on
about this.
Escape?
Talk about this.
All right, go
I like
on.
AWP. All the girls were twerking and dancing to her when I was little. All right, look. So for one, you can still see there's some egos in the group.
I would say that too.
Because
Okay.
it's like remember on Drumline when niggas do the
Yeah.
like drumming, somebody take a step and the other one take a step. Well, one time Kyosha, like I don't think
Kyosha? Who was Kyosha?
you know which one of Kyosha? What's the big girl name?
Tasha.
Tasha. Well, there's another one named Yosha and Nosha and all that.
Tasha.
Nigga, shut up, nigga. You talking?
Tiny and Candy.
Why you just gonna put me on blast in front of people like that?
Oh my god.
Anyway, so you kept seeing us in one upping.
Yeah.
Vocally, I mean, they can sing. So
Yeah.
Again,
That's not a
another
problem.
thing where I think it's been proved over the years, we know that these women can
They
sing.
can go.
Now,
Yeah.
from this, and also Candy has been posting a lot of stuff on Instagram
Yeah.
with them,
Yeah,
rehearsing. They
preparing
sound great.
and rehearsing, yeah.
That promo they sang tonight, they sounded amazing. Now, this BET performance, it sounded like Tasha's mic was louder than everybody else's. That was one thing I was like, I hear a lot of
Yeah.
Tasha
Tasha.
was always the lead singer anyway.
No, Candy was more the lead
Candy was
singer.
more lead.
Tasha can
was
sing
the
the best
second
out of
lead
all
vocalist.
of them.
I think Candy was first, Tasha was second lead vocal.
Tasha,
But they're supposed to be a
But I'm saying that's not why they broke up, because Tasha could better sing
No,
than
they broke
Candy.
up because Tamika and Candy had beef. That was
Yeah.
why they broke up. It was a situation with that.
Yeah.
But I think Tasha's mic was. It seemed like it was really loud. All of them.
Tiny sang the best to me.
Tiny
Tiny
was
is the
Tiny,
best.
Tiny
Like
real,
she was
you
real
real
solid.
MVP.
You were the real MVP, Tiny.
Yes. And it's like she knew her place. She stayed right there.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, I feel like all of them had on these tight ass outfits where they couldn't breathe because even trying to walk and move and do the little bit of choreography they did, it seemed like they were struggling. Candy, you hit your high note on understanding.
She
Yeah,
hit
she
that
did.
low note too.
And then you also real deep.
I was like,
kicking it.
wait a minute.
It was, but I actually went back and listened to the song. And I was like, I mean, she was a little deep on
Yeah.
but it seemed real deep live. So I want to see some more skate, but y'all need some more rehearsals before I give y'all my money. That's what I'm gonna say.
And I think the difference is when you're talking about rehearsing in a small studio and getting on a huge stage, like that's a lot. I don't
haven't
care.
been together 18 years.
That's a lot.
Look, I don't know. I saw one take a step. That was like, oh, this is what we doing, y'all.
Right.
They were competing then.
Right, that's exactly what I felt like.
It was a sprint to the front.
To the front.
Right, and you get them a space because they won't give it to you.
Except for Tiny. Tiny was like, I'm just gonna stay right here.
Yeah,
And
she
y'all
did.
hoes go right
Look,
here.
I just have a crush on Tiny, so I was like, what?
I always liked Candy. I always thought
I always
Candy.
thought
Well,
Candy was like,
The older I got, and I realized why I should like Candy because of that
Yeah.
fat ass. But
I just like Candy. All right, and then so it's two other things coming to BET Awards. Remy Ma.
yeah,
Y'all know
won.
she took home Best Female Hip Hop
She
Performance.
did. Congratulations. to Remy Ma.
Congratulations. And she, in her acceptance speech, she has some things to say, which she said no names, but everyone else speculating she was taking jabs at Nicki. Did y'all see her acceptance speech?
I did.
I did, but I wasn't paying attention to anything she had to say.
She had a little freestyle, just talking about she's getting ass shots and bra pads and
Yeah.
now
She did
she's
that?
back and yeah.
I mean, the freestyle actually was good.
It seemed rehearsed. I don't feel like she just came up there on top of her head. It seemed very rehearsed.
It was good. I just think that at a certain point,
Nigga, be over it. Move on.
you got to move on. Like I think for both of them too. Like
It was beef.
Nikki can't say she's over the beef, and then every line on somebody else's song is going at Remy Ma.
It's fun for Nicki at this point.
Like
Yeah.
that to me. That's just like
Remy's
y'all
feelings
both
are
gotta be
hurt.
over it.
Remy is trying to be this, rapper and come at her with jabs all the time. I think Nicki is kind of like, I know where I am right now. I know I'm winning, so it's kind of fun right now.
So I think what's interesting is if you watch the audience's reaction, which is her peers,
It's from a song called Spaghetti.
everybody was standing up for Remy Ma when she won that award. So I thought that was real interesting to me how everybody.
But
applauded.
the only thing that Remy Ma has done since she's got out of jail is Sheether. And it's like, did she even do that? Because they like, oh, Papoose, wrote that. Because she also put out that other track right after Sheether coming from Nicki, and it was
I
whack.
didn't even hear the song.
Yeah, it was whack. It was
I heard
so
she did
whack.
that. I mean, she's done some guest stuff. I liked her guest stuff, but
I guess.
Can we move on?
All right,
Over
and
the
then so the biggest thing, I don't know what the fuck was going on at the BET Awards, but Migos.
My
These
niggas.
niggas-
Gwinnett.
Like, these niggas got into it. Did y'all see
With
all
Joe-
of this?
I saw
They
this.
got into it with Joe Budden,
Yeah,
and then they
yeah,
got
yeah.
into it with
Brown.
Chris Brown.
Hey, I don't think it was with Chris
That
Brown.
Joe Budden
per se.
interview, that shit was funny though. Did y'all see
Hey,
that?
It
Joe
was
was
horrible.
disrespectful as fuck.
I don't think it was disrespectful. You don't come on someone else's show or get interviewed by somebody and not answer the question.
They were a guest on the show. They answered the question.
No.
They were asking.
He asked, "Do you feel like you left over?" He was like, "Was I left over? Or was I left off?" He's like, "Huh? Yeah. Was you? How did it feel to be left out? What'd you say? Huh? What?
It just
I
seems
wasn't
like they
left
wanna
out."
be there.
Joe Budden has come at artists like Migos. He's come at artists like Lil Yachty
Oh,
because
yeah,
he
he
feels
did.
like
He
they
did.
are dumbing down rap hip hop. People know Joe Budden as a
Well, look,
lyricist. I don't know.
They were
I
a
can't name
guest.
an album
They were
by
a
Joe
guest
Budden,
on
but
this
I
show.
know.
Show some respect. They have to come and be an interview on your show.
I
And
just
then
felt like-
they answered your motherfucking question. Your ass don't understand down south talk because you just said real clear that do it look like I was left off of Bad and Bougie?
Joe Budden's ass was just in his feelings.
And he
That's
might
why
get his
got
ass
it left
whooped.
off.
Nigga, they about to show him from what way? That way, nigga. He about to be north side. They about to north side all on this nigga ass.
Joe Budden, I'm sorry, I thought that was
I don't
whack.
know.
He just got up.
I just
Hey.
felt like if you're gonna come on there, you need to be prepared to. I just felt like they were unprofessional. Like
They
Who,
answered the
Migos?
question.
yeah,
They answered
because
the
I
question.
watched all the interviews and all the interviews that they had done before that. They asked similar questions. They asked different things. They interacted with the guests. Everyone else seemed like they were happy to be there and excited.
They was doing them niggas a favor by coming on your show.
Oh,
They were Migos.
We'll see if
Migos.
We'll see if Migos is going to be interviewed on the BET Awards next year.
I mean, Migos. They are Migos.
That's their first
they'll
year
be fine because more people
on the BET Awards.
More people today know who Migos is than know who Joe Budden.
Well, I've known who Migos is for years. What I'm saying is that's their first time. This is their first year where they had an opportunity to be on red carpets and come to award shows. When you act like that, or you don't respond to the interviews,
who dropped the mic? Them or Joe Budden?
Yeah, but he
no, ain't no Young Budden, but who
had
had
the show?
Regardless,
He's gonna come back.
I think that
they got an album, number one album. They gonna come back.
But no, out of professionalism, Joe Budden, he definitely should just wait till the interview was over, wait till it was cut to.
Yeah.
He's about to wrap this up.
He just got.
He wanted to get his ass whooped. First he said, wrap this up. We need to wrap this up. Then Quavo like, well, wrap it up then, nigga. And then after that, he dropped that mic and said,
and honestly, him being older, especially in the game than them,
but
he could have said anything because he's always talking about how these young cats, they don't know about hip hop, they don't know this and that. I think he could have in that moment said anything. He could have waited until the interview was over, cussed them smooth the fuck out. But
I don't
doing
listen
that
to Joe
on air,
Budden. I ain't got no with the man. I don't know, but I don't listen to his music. I feel like at this point in the game, don't be disrespectful. You are old head. You know what's up.
Right.
Like at least show some kind of couth or some decorum. If you wasn't happy with the interview was flowing, let it be.
Right, and then also it was so much behind the scenes, not behind the scenes, but after party shit. Because they also, Safari and Meek Mill, they had a situation.
That was even before they got to the.
No, that was after. That was like a French Montana DJ Khaled party or something like that.
They did have.
That was outside, right?
It was outside.
Well, it started on Friday when Meek pulled up, and then all of a sudden Safari gets jumped.
Yeah, hold on. You talking about something else? I thought you were talking about that.
I'm talking about Safari and Meek Mill. That started on Friday. That was Sunday. No, the footage though. That's
it started on Friday.
It was on Friday. Nigga got out the car, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the car.
But then y'all see Safari's account. What happened?
No, I didn't.
I saw his little video.
Yeah.
You got your ass with Safari. I'm sorry. All right, y'all.
No, I feel bad for Safari homeboy. He came to his rescue right, but Safari ran this way, and homeboy went this way.
Oh man, we don't need friends like that. It's just friends like that.
And you know what?
No,
that's why I left town for the BET Awards.
It was peaceful. Other than that, though, it was peaceful.
Nothing. Technically, nothing happened at the BET Awards. It was all just the shit surrounding the BET Awards.
All
right, y'all. So. Now Serena Williams, pregnant Serena Williams, she is now in the news because she has responded to John McEnroe, who had some comments to say about her. He said, he said that if she played in the men's circuit, she'd be like 700 in the world, ranking her tennis skill, ranking her just competitive skill.
John McEnroe, who?
John McEnroe. So she then responded, she said, "Dear John, I adore and respect you, but please keep me out of your statements that are not factually based. I've never played anyone ranked there, nor do I have the time. Respect me and my privacy as I'm trying to have a baby. Good day, sir."
Yeah.
She did right. Because the thing, John McEnroe is a champion in his own right, but if you compare his career and her career, nigga, it's not even close.
Serena has 24 Grand Slams.
What?
24.
How many John
Didn't she win her last one while she was pregnant?
Yes, and John only has 7. And here's the problem with that. Serena's serve is so fast that they've gone on record saying that she is one of the hardest serving tennis players, period.
Ever.
Period.
She can serve with the men.
Right.
And we winning.
How many men do you know can return and do a split doing it?
To put her at 700, though.
She can make ridiculous plays.
Then he was even given a chance. He went on CBS this morning, and he was given a chance to apologize or clarify his statements. And he said...
He got too much pride.
He said
he has a book coming out. So that's...
Right, no. He added that he did not mean to create controversy or bother her during her pregnancy. He says, but seriously... Wait, no, I'm sorry, that's not his comment. But he basically didn't apologize. He stood by what he said.
That's why he's John McEnroe, and she will go down as one of the greatest, if not the greatest champion tennis ever known.
Serena has transcended her sport.
Period. You got Steffi Graf, you got even Billie Jean King, you got Martina Navratilova.
I'm glad y'all
Serena.
Well, my mama loves tennis, so I have to know.
Yeah, Serena and her sister made me like tennis. So I grew up getting into tennis because of them.
Right.
Okay.
And so I followed their careers. Her sister is even as good of a player. If she had not been had the health issues, she would have been just as good as her sister,
if not.
Yeah, if not better. So I mean,
I remember when the first time when they stepped on the scene, Wimbledon, they got the bees in their hair.
Yeah.
and like they over there kicking 14, what, 16?
16.
She was 16.
Yeah.
Kicking grown folks' ass, grown white girls' ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I
Beating
mean,
tenured professionals, like these women have been playing for years on the circuit, and we're not able to handle them.
and think about their length of dominance. Like, when that's,
20 years.
you never
20
seen, Tennessee's never seen that before in life, man.
Yeah.
So,
there are no sports where someone is dominant for 20 years.
right, period.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to more serious notes. We talked about this last week. So Philando Castile family, they reached a settlement with the city of St. Anthony after a police officer that killed Philando was acquitted on all charges. The family reached a $3 million settlement with the city in Minnesota. So you guys know that he was gunned down, and this happened last year, July?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, last July. And everything was caught on Facebook. His 4-year-old daughter was in the car, as well as his girlfriend, Diamond Reynolds. And then the dash cam footage was just recently released after the case was done. The officer was acquitted of all the trials. I mean, what do you guys think of this? $3 million settlement?
So, wait. So, he's not guilty.
Not guilty.
But y'all paying out $3 million.
Wrongful. Yeah. You know what is so stupid about this is we pay that price tag that family is getting. So we're paying for mistakes of officers who don't respect the people that they're supposed to serve and protect. That's our tax dollars. We paid essentially, if Philando would have lived another 40 years, we paid him $75,000 a year.
That's the price of a black life?
That's all. Because that's cheap. Because they paid, 1.5 for their dog that was shot? Did y'all see that in the news like the week before?
Heard it, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
I kind of like, so first of all, it goes back to one officer being acquitted, you know, that right there is just completely messed up.
Yeah.
$3 million though.
Is $3 million enough?
That's why I'm really kind of like,
no, and
okay, will you be okay? Okay, keep on.
No, you go ahead, I'm sorry.
and it's not that any dollar amount can replace a
I was
person's life
agreed,
at all.
Would you feel better if it was $9 million?
I would feel better if it went in double digits for that family.
$10 million?
Yeah, because you know, again, nothing can replace his life, but y'all can do $3 million.
You know what?
I'm sorry to cut you off, Joe, but for literal footage of this man being gunned down, you have Diamond's account of it from her Facebook video, and you have the dash cam account from it.
But listen to this. The most traumatizing part is that the
baby
is sitting in the car when it happens, and then tells her mom, as her mom is handcuffed in the back of a police car, calm down. I don't want you to get shot. That is stuff that you can't undo.
I'm just like that.
$3 million.
And do you remember it was two officers? The one that was on the passengers.
Yeah, there's a video that was released showing Diamond in the back of a police car because they handcuffed her and put her in a police car after they shot Philando.
But my thing is, I really want to understand that second police officer that was on the passenger side. You saw when the officer on the driver's side started firing, he ran. Like, he went back.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know, what was he doing? What was he thinking? Where was he at? Like, really? And what if the officer that did shoot him, I thank God, but, like, he didn't shoot Diamond. He didn't, shoot the child. Like,
I'm still
fired
perplexed.
7 shots in this man.
I'm still perplexed at the thought. He's not guilty, but you're paying money.
Yeah.
It's like saying OJ, he's acquitted for this, but you still got to pay out for the wrongful death pursuit. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, either you did or you didn't.
Right.
Yeah. I could never understand why I would be paying somebody money if I didn't do anything wrong.
Right. All he's saying is he's been taken off the force.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Another day, another hashtag.
All right, so now on to another story. So a professor has been fired after defending blacks only event to Fox News. So Lisa Durden, she was a professor at Essex County College in Newark, New Jersey. Earlier this month, she's also a political commentator. She gave a fiery interview with Tucker Carlson of Fox News defending Black Lives Matter chapter decision to host a Memorial Day event exclusively for black people. So when she was asked by Tucker on Fox News, it's the funny shit. I don't know if y'all saw this interview or not. She said, boo hoo hoo. She said, y'all keep crying these white tears. She said, you white people are angry because you couldn't use your white privilege cards to get invited to the Black Lives Matter all black Memorial Day celebration. In the heated exchange, the reporter Carlson, he responded by calling her hostile and separatist and crazy. She said, "You're demented, actually." I'm sorry, he said that you're demented, actually. You're sick, and what you're saying is disgusting, and if you were a Nazi, I would say the same thing to you.
No, it's not. It's incomparable.
What do you guys
It's incomparable.
think?
This is my thing, y'all. Look, I don't understand why they didn't let the white people in.
You don't understand?
They could let the white people in. It wouldn't hurt nothing about letting the white people in.
Yeah,
So
Well,
I don't think what would you gain by not letting the white people come? They
know-
wanted to support your movement.
so I think that too, but then also I think her response. There are certain things that, and this is just the publicist in me, that you don't say on camera or out loud. It's okay to have an opinion, but I'm just not gonna say certain stuff like your mom said growing up or your dad said growing up.
My
Don't
dad
let
said-
that leave this house.
Yeah.
Right.
That's that kind of a comment.
I think it was too much, Jeff.
You think it was too much?
much.
Well, they actually, so
Don't
she got
cry those
suspended.
white tears.
She got suspended on June 8th with about a week left of her summer session of teaching. They suspended her, and about 2 weeks later, she was fired from the community college.
Yeah, I can believe.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I believe it.
Maybe I'm still on the heels of just getting this news from Philando, you know, so I'm kind of like,
You're feeling it?
I'm feeling it. I
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
They, what?
She didn't. She could let the white
We've been
people
doing it
in.
all our life. We let them white people in the church, and what that little Dylan Roof do? He shot up this church in South Carolina. We've been letting
that's
them
not
in.
all-
We've been letting them into our black sororities and fraternities for hundreds of years. We have been letting them into everything.
But yeah,
And when
every
we
movement-
try to assimilate into their world, we get shot for telling them, "Hey, I have a firearm. It's my Second Amendment right."
I think
have a
I think
firearm."
you're feeling Philando.
But yeah, but they had white people in the movement.
Yeah.
And
They did.
the Martin Luther King movement.
And
They
the
were
white
helping
people
with
gonna
the-
be there until it's time for them to actually be black.
But
Look
listen-
at Rachel Dolezal.
No,
Listen,
She
that's
don't
a bad
count, nigga.
example. That's a
She
bad.
wanna be black.
Yeah, that's a bad. So I think
until she was called out for being black.
Yeah, but you got some Shea Moisture in there right now.
Lisa,
some
I'm
shade,
Lisa.
bro.
This is to you. I'm with you, Lisa. I'm
so.
sorry.
I just think that we need to stop vilifying every white person like we don't want to be vilified by every white person.
I just thought it's okay to vilify them, but only when it deserved. Like
Yeah.
that wasn't. That's like sitting there. I stepped on your shoe. You want to kill me now,
Yeah, like that. Does you're not
Y'all want to go work
equating
for
the
Fox
same.
News?
nigga.
Y'all would be
never
talking
work- I
Talk
would
Tuesday on
never-
Fox News.
I would never work for Fox News, but I just think that she kind of went far on that comment.
And then
Boo hoo
White
hoo.
privilege.
Y'all can use y'all white privilege to get into the Black Lives Matter movement. Lisa, I'm sorry.
What's
I'm
that
with
emoji?
you. Right. I'm sorry. I really do. I'm on Lisa's side with that one.
all right, I get
And then
it.
she got fired.
Yeah.
All right. So this last story, you guys. I'm sorry, my iPad's running a little bit slow. So 4 black teens detained for selling water at the National Mall were treated like a threat. Did you guys hear about this?
I did.
So 4 young black men were handcuffed by undercover police officers Thursday for selling water on the grounds of the National Mall in D.C. Tim Krepp, a tour guide for the mall, told Huffington Post he just finished his shift when he saw the young men being detained by plainclothes park policemen. Krepp, who was a guy from 11 years, said he had seen the boys and girls selling water all the time, but never witnessed anyone being detained by police as a result. He said seeing the young men sitting handcuffed on the ground and being searched by the cops immediately struck him. What do you guys think about
They
that?
say that to the white man selling the damn American flag on the side of the road.
Oh, but it's something wrong with Lisa say boo hoo hoo to your white tears.
So here's the issue with this. There's a way to go about everything, and I think handcuffing those young men for selling water.
How old were they?
They were teenagers. They were
They
like
were teenagers, yeah.
There was 2 16-year-olds and 2 17-year-olds. I believe.
It's
There
out
was
there
4
hustling,
kids,
man.
and they're selling water on the National Mall on a hot day.
You know how many people I see just out in L.A. on the fucking streets trying to sell a damn
my
bottle
God.
of
They were
water?
white kids. It wouldn't be
just-
happening. It would be like, oh, look at the little Jimmy
Like,
ain't selling
what
water.
laws were they breaking? It was actually a
Well,
story.
here's what they said.
Oh, go ahead.
The story is that they did not have a vendor's license
Come on,
to
bro.
sell.
Okay, well, you know what? You know, and that's-
I'm not
that's-
even
listen.
gonna, I'm not even going to get
Listen,
into that.
I don't know all of DC permit regulations
Right.
and things like that. It could have been a problem. However, just
But
what,
to
y'all pack this up and keep
handcuff
moving.
them- Exactly.
Pack it up
That
and
was
keep
my
moving.
point.
Excessive.
Yeah. It was just too much. Like, and then you sat them down to
So
run their
everybody could
information. Yeah.
That's embarrassing, man.
Yeah.
You got them, and you also have Devontae Shipman, who's in Florida, who got harassed for jaywalking.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if y'all heard about that story.
Yeah.
Black man, a white officer, then harassed him for jaywalking. Tried to give him a citation for that, and then the guy, he didn't have identification on him. He said he didn't have identification on him, so then he harassed him even more for that. And he was on foot, not even driving. And Florida state law, when I read the story, the law that the officer tried to tell the man he was violating was actually only if he were in a vehicle.
Yeah.
Like,
But
but Lisa was wrong for saying boo-hoo to your white tears.
Off that, but to this point, if y'all haven't seen the show Queen Sugar, they just talked about
I haven't started the new season, so don't you spoil
I'll tell you, I'll tell the whole damn
Don't
thing.
you spoil me nothing. I ain't started season 2.
So they talked. Y'all need to go watch the first 2 Queen Sugar episodes. They talk about this, and it is spot on to what we're talking about right now. Spot on.
They should come on tonight, don't they?
Yeah,
I'm gonna check it. I gotta catch up.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So that's gonna do it for our hot topics. We're gonna take a really quick break, and we will be right back to hit y'all with viewer questions.
Everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody! Shots, 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 shots.
All right, y'all. Now is the point of the show where we hit y'all with these viewer questions that you send us. No matter how outrageous they are sometimes. But if you have a question you would like for us to help you out with, please email us this info@tacotalktuesday.com.
I ain't got no time for
Send
that.
us your questions and we will do our
And make
best.
sure you are 18.
Oh, God.
Because a 12-year-old hit us last weekend.
A what?
A
Yeah, serious
12-year-old.
problems.
It had a serious 12-year-old problem,
What was the
though.
problem?
Man, she
It was
had
a-
something about her friend
We
or
have to go back to
something.
that.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
so first question. Y'all ready?
Imagine.
All right. So my boyfriend and I have been together for 5 years. We want to get married, but his mother is Catholic and she doesn't approve because I am an Alaskan native, which from her perspective pegs me as pagan. My boyfriend hasn't attended church or held any Catholic views for many years, but he won't tell his mother because he's afraid it would devastate her.
She said, you from Alaska, you
She's
pagan.
told me that we are living in sin, that our marriage could cause him to be excommunicated, and if we have children, they'll be bastards who'll go to hell. I am hurt and confused over this, and I don't know what to say to her or say about it. Every time I try to talk to her, she tries to persuade me to convert, which I don't want to do. I'd like to have a relationship with her, but I don't want to change who I am for her to approve of me and our future children. What advice can you give me to help me through my situation?
She said, you from
He's
Alaska,
a
you
shit
pagan.
pagan.
I was like, that threw me for a loop right there.
Wait, where are they now? Is the question.
Yeah.
Where the family
It don't
from?
say where they are now,
Okay. So,
but she said where their mama don't
That's
like
the
her.
most ignorant thing I've heard in my life, y'all.
so first off, you need to check his mama. You don't need to say nothing to his mom because that's going to cause a whole nother set of issues.
You know what? I have questions about that because a lot of
Check
so,
his mama? Nigga, I ain't
My
checking
thing
her.
is, I ain't gonna say necessarily check his mama, but people always say, "Oh, you need to tell either your wife to talk to, her mom or your husband if they need to do that." Shouldn't it be at a point if you're about to marry somebody where at this point you should have that relationship where you can, as an adult, a grown man or woman, in a respectful manner, sit down
Jeff,
with your
you know what happens if you
parent-in-law.
don't check your mama? You're going to wind up like Kurt on Rashida on Love Me.
I don't watch that thing, so I
I
don't
don't
know.
watch it either, but I be knowing what's going on.
I think
You gotta check your mama, man.
that you are the child to that parent. Like it's your responsibility to say something to your parent. You or your spouse is going to be very unhappy, and you don't want that.
Okay.
Look,
I mean, that just makes sense to me.
me checking Kara is. I don't think I've ever done it. I don't think I ever can. I would do my best to
But have a
check.
conversation with him.
I would tell
Well,
mama, maybe mama, you might should. My girl,
See?
mama,
As an
should.
adult,
Please.
as an
Have a
adult,
conversation.
but
with him.
as an adult, I've never had a situation where I had to check my mother.
Jeff, can you check your mama?
I don't know because I have never had that
I
situation.
never had to. I never had to.
Jeff, you can't check your mama.
Daryl, if you are at the point of marriage to someone,
So
Yeah.
and you're like, there's some disrespectful shit.
So
this
you gonna
girl's
check
doing.
your mama?
No, I'm saying, listen. With this, I'm gonna sit. Yeah, we gonna sit down and have
Yeah.
a conversation.
You gonna check
I'm not gonna check my mother. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
check my
Yeah,
mother.
yeah.
I just want to make sure.
But-
Let me correct my language. Not
We are
check.
going to have a conversation.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have a conversation.
I would never check Leisha.
Yeah, I can't check Leah,
But
Leah's uncheckable.
I don't even know your mama, but I want to see you try to check your mama. 'Cause I know she ignorant.
Leah is uncheckable.
I know she don't play games.
So we have a comment from Tristan. It says, is his responsibility to support and stand up for his partner.
Did Tristan put a t-shirt on, goddammit? Nigga, what are you doing? This is a family show. Put a damn shirt on, Tristan. Setting traps and shit on Facebook.
Tristan kind of agrees, I guess, with y'all that the partner should check the parent, the mother.
It is.
Whatever mama it is.
Because it's going to cause a problem down. I had a relationship where I felt like every time I went to the house, mama was rude, and it just got to the point where I was like, I can't deal with this. Like, I'm not going anymore if mom can't speak.
But how long were y'all dating?
3 years.
And for 3 years, it should be again after 3 years. Again, if it's 3 months, then you better not say shit to nobody, mama. But after 3 years, it should have gotten to a point where again you ain't checking her, but where you could say like, Miss So-and-so, what's wrong? What did I do? Let's me and you talk.
But I guess it's different because my mom is the lovable mom. Like, everybody likes my mom. So I don't know what it's like to deal with a mom who's not nice or not friendly, so.
Well, look, I don't know. I never had to deal with parents that was on some own. Even daddies, because daddies like me. But I had a situation where I told a girl, like, look, man, I'm not coming over here no more. Like, your dad and them, he ignorant as fuck.
How long we all dating?
We were dating for about, off and on, for about a year and a half, but I think he had some reason to be kind of like, who this nigga is.
See, when your ass giving out reasons.
But I mean, based on what she told him, I probably can come out being looking like I'm inconsistent, but I really wasn't. But it was some other shit. But I'm glad she told him that instead of what really happened. But we ended up being cool though. I think she talked to him because next time I went up to the Bay, he was super cool. I'm like, we started vibing. And then come to LA, we were vibing and shit. So, but that's why you tell your partner, be like, look, man.
Yeah, you have to have a conversation.
I need you to holler at your pop. Cause the nigga be on some more sometimes.
All right. Next question. Wait, did we answer that?
I think we did.
I think we helped y'all. So
yeah, tell them to go talk to their mama and daddy.
Exactly.
Because you ain't no pagan.
My mama said she's pagan.
And even if you were, that don't make you a bad person.
All right, next question. I knew my husband for 2 years before we married 4 years ago.
Okay.
My problem is we are no longer intimate. Not even hugs or kisses. For the first 2 years, we did have sex, but the only affection I get now is a kiss on my forehead or my hand. When I asked if we could go to sleep together, when I ask if we can sleep together during the weekends, he refuses. He says the reason is that he has to finish his work. I've told him how much this hurts me and he keeps promising to change, but it never happens. When I recently asked why, he said he is, and quotes, shy. I'm starting to doubt his love for me because when I need him, he's not there, and when I need his support, he doesn't protect me. His mother is pushing us for grandchildren. She blames me for not forcing her son to sleep with me, which is impossible. I spend most of my time working out at the gym or doing volunteer work, which keeps me from getting too depressed. But when my mother-in-law starts in, I feel scared and don't dare go back to my house. Every few nights, I have nightmares and wake up crying. I'm beginning to think I should end this marriage. Should I?
Well, yeah, probably. He either creeping or he has some shit. I mean, wait.
So when they first started, they was fucking, and now they not.
He cheating.
He fucking somebody else.
I don't know if it's that, but I will say there's a mental disconnect.
Well, she working out. What's she looking like now?
She probably look good. She probably
like
did everything
incredible.
herself.
Like, is it an aggressive workout or
she'll get that D? But look, this is the thing though. I think that I've been in a situation where me and my girl, like we was like the relationship was starting to end or whatever. I disconnected mentally, and then I couldn't like if mentally ain't there, I can't have sex with you. So
that's why.
And that went on for about 3 months. Yeah. So and then 2 years.
Oh, he's checked out. He's done.
Real quick, another comment. So Tristan says, "What's their ages? Work environment? Where?"
Tristan, put a damn shirt on, Tristan.
Where is he when this is going on to not notice? Don't have ages, Tristan, but we got problems though.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that he's mentally checked out.
It's a problem. I mean, I don't know. I have been in a relationship where 4 years have passed, and sex in year 4 still felt like day one. You know, and for me, with any relationship I've been in, if we're not connected, of course, there's a lot more involved, but it should definitely be. I think sex is very important, and if we're not connecting sexually, then we don't need to be together.
We're not connecting.
And I think also too, like when you're in a relationship, this is something that a lot of people don't talk about enough, but everybody needs to know what the other partner's sexual needs are. Like, one partner might want sex once a month.
Mm-hmm.
That's
One partner might want sex daily. You need to know and come to a meeting place
I
where
make it real clear what my
You
expectations
should know, right? I'm letting
Hey, I'm letting you know all the time.
expectations need to be known.
Hey, look.
but people don't have that conversation and say, you know,
The
I
hardest
need
thing
this.
I've said this so
I
many
need
times.
that.
The hardest conversation for two people to have, especially two people involved with each other, is about sex.
I agree.
People
I
are
agree.
so
I
scared
agree.
to talk
I
about
had a
sex.
conversation like that last night with with a girl I was cooling with, and it was just like we was friends. We've been friends for a very long time, so we have free conversations like that. So, and she was like, "Yeah, normally, like it's taboo. Like she'll meet dudes who don't want to have that conversation." I'm like, first thing I do on our first date, like, look, so how you like your clip played with?
On the first date?
You don't say that shit on the first date, dear.
Nigga, it's
Y'all remember
No,
you saying that shit.
I
I don't
have.
think you say that shit on the first date.
Cause I'm ignorant. People let me give me passes because I say dumb shit all the
You
time.
don't say that on the first
That's
date.
Why
right.
not?
Why not? I mean, listen.
Why not?
She knows what she getting into.
How do you know it's going to be a second date?
You know,
Depending on how she answered.
right?
Oh.
Either she gonna do the.
You would be surprised how many people that
No.
will probably actually turn on.
No.
I mean, they love me being blunt.
Listen,
It's
it's
ignorant.
something to it. It's something to it. It is something to it.
No, not on the first date.
Why not?
Why
No.
not? Why not talk about sex? on the
Because I
first
want to
date?
know who you are before
So,
we
but
get
a
to
part of
that.
that
I
person
tell you what,
is
though.
sex.
I tell you what. I get two responses. I get the response whether really, I mean, or I'm gonna get that. Okay, nobody's ever asked me that before.
Look, I'm not judging. I just think.
Try. Throw it out there.
Yeah.
I probably guarantee
listen,
you.
I
honestly,
don't even know if I want to sleep with somebody on the first date.
I
Myself.
do.
I don't know
Let
what
me tell you
to do. I
something.
shake
Let
your
me tell
hand.
you something.
No.
Let me tell you something.
No,
Let me tell you, we on
because
a
you
date.
can't-
I want to smash you. I ain't going out with no chick that I
You
want
can
to
be
smash.
attractive, and I don't want to have sex with you though. You
What
can
kind of
be
Negro is you?
jacked up in a
Mike says that you are his hero. Mike Helm says you are his hero.
I do it for the thugs. I do it for the thugs, Mike.
For the culture.
Mike.
Do it for the culture, nigga. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
I think that's Joe. You know when you meet somebody. And
No, you don't. Have you ever been on a date with somebody and then you have like 10 minutes of conversation? You like, I really can't stand your ass.
Yeah.
Then that means you don't wanna sleep with
But
them.
you don't want to sleep with them. I mean, you ain't.
But you got. I feel like sometimes you don't get through an entire date to know if you want to sleep with somebody. That's what I'm saying. Did we even answer
No,
this question?
I know.
But,
Listen,
yeah.
I think I do.
I think I agree. So,
If I'm on a date with you, I want to smash. If you,
if I
if you
took the
a
time
bitch,
to actually say I want to go out on a date with you, then yes, I probably
no,
would.
you just get moved to another category.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
ain't
like,
going nowhere, but I will smash.
okay, I will say that. Yes, there are those categories where
It's a numbers
you
game.
may not even make it. You may not even make it to the date.
Jeff, it's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game. You got to know these
There's
things.
levels
before
to
you
this
go
shit.
out. Listen, you got to know these things before you go out. Hang on, we got another comment. So on Instagram, MaxBar13 says, "I think sex on the first date sets up a bad foundation."
I agree.
Max, I disagree with you.
What was that?
Max says, "I think that sex
Max,
on the first
you
date
are right.
sets up a bad foundation."
Let me tell you something. You ain't lived long enough. Cause I done had some chicks that I didn't have sex on the first date or some of my really good friends. Now, will we ever be like? Will we get married? No, but they end up being some good friends. Like I go there smash. I get some tutelage. I get some advice, and then she making me some damn African omelets in the morning.
Listen, know who she is.
Nigga, I don't care.
The bad foundation, Max. That's when you have bad sex. That's what that is right
No.
there.
So have you?
That's what that is. That's the bad foundation, Max.
So have you ever had sex with someone
Mm-hmm.
and then you realize this will never happen again, but it's good.
Yeah,
but
no.
y'all be better as friends.
No,
Yeah, it's called a one night stand.
Yeah.
On Facebook, Mike says, "Listen to Joe. He's the most real dude on the planet."
Joe needs some help right now.
Joe about to
Joe need to get coached up a little
Listen,
bit.
we finna toss Joe
Come
out
on,
of this
Mike.
commercial break. And Max on Instagram says, "And the relationship ends up short lived."
So what? You meet people and you learn this. What they say, people come in your life for a reason and a season.
Your reason might be for tonight.
That is not what that. I just look. You know what? I
Jeff,
think
you ain't shit.
people place too much importance on sex and not enough on the mental connection to get.
Jeff, shut up. Wait, get
Oh,
close his
listen,
mic. Take his
listen,
mic off.
listen,
Turn his
listen.
mic off. Turn this mic off.
Let him finish.
Listen. Have you ever had anticipation on sex and that just made the sex elevated to another level?
Wait, hold on. Say it one more time.
Have you ever anticipated the act of sex so much that by the time you got to it, it just took it to sex to a different level?
I think the
It usually
opposite.
happened for me kind of on that first
Come
date.
on.
Well, I've had sex. The anticipation goes up, but the sex itself was over.
I think we've been there, but how often does that happen?
Or
How
not
often,
It was under delivered.
Yeah.
how often does that happen? How often do you wait? That's a better question.
How often do I wait?
How long do you wait? As soon as possible.
Well,
Real
look.
quick, Mike on Facebook said, "What if you ask and you end up opening some crazy Pandora's box?"
So
that happens. That's a chance you take.
I'm not doing a crazy box.
Let me tell you something.
I'm not doing a crazy box.
Safe word. but you know what, man? But sometimes it's like, look, if I like you, I'll take the longer time I need. But if I don't like you, then I'm smashing.
Hold on, I'm sorry, Mike.
See?
Mike says, like you ask, and now all of a sudden you're dressed up with a horse mask and some kitchen gloves. Pineapples. That's all. Well, you know, but see, the thing is, if
Mike,
you don't,
your
listen,
imagination.
no. If you
Mike
don't,
is-
if you
I know
don't talk
Mike is
about it,
crazy.
and if you don't try it, then you won't know how far
Let me tell you
that
something.
person is sexually. Because look, imagine you date somebody for, they have that 90-day rule. For 90 days, you feeling this
that's a
person,
stupid rule.
and then you gotta wait, and all of a sudden you see that they into horse mask and gloves, whatever it is Mike said, and you just spend this time getting to like them as a person, but sexually y'all don't connect. That's some bullshit. I'm sorry.
I'm not putting on no horse mask.
Yeah.
But we gonna do some things for a piece of change. No, I do the regular way. But no, I mean, she got a little extra freaking in there. Don't hurt nobody.
But wouldn't you like to know that
Role play is
sooner
cool.
rather than later?
I rather know sooner. But sometimes, like I've been in a situation where if you actually put in the 90 days, or you just be friends and take your time to
Just say a month. Just say a month.
90 days,
Yeah.
that's more than a month.
No, just say a month because 90 days is unreasonable.
I ain't know what 90
But,
days, but go ahead.
But you know, either a month and a half, 2 months in, you actually got into that thing. And you're like, nigga, what the fuck is this
Right.
shit?
All right,
This
Tristan
shit
is back. Tristan said, "What if you take too long to smash smash 4 months later and don't like them? Do you quit talking to them immediately, or is there cooling off?"
Handle yourself
Again, I
accordingly.
don't know because I'm not waiting that long to find out.
I think you just got to be an adult about the situation. Like, it's okay to say, I'm not feeling you
Two
like
grown
that.
ass adults should be able to, on the first date, talk about sex.
I didn't say we can't talk about sex. I just said that I'm not trying to have sex with you.
Fallback game is next
All right,
to none.
y'all. We gonna move on. Did we help that person before we move to the last
We
question?
did in the first couple
I
of
think we
seconds.
kinda did.
We didn't help out Mike and Tristan more than anybody damn body. Hell, nigga.
All right, y'all. So last question. We got it's two of them. I don't know which one I want to do. I'm gonna do the shorter one because all right. So I'm concerned about a photo my uncle posted to Facebook. It features my two female cousins. Their ages are 6 and 2 years old, and they're shirtless. I know no harm was intended in posting this photo as they are both adorable girls. However, I find it inappropriate that the 6-year-old who is going into first grade was shirtless in the photo. Now that it's on the internet, it could easily be seen by a pedophile. How do I express my concern to my uncle about this without coming off like I'm trying to parent him, or like I'm trying to, parent him? I'm only 17 and don't want to overstep my boundaries, but as a caring family member, I am concerned.
Them your kids, right?
No, they ain't her kids.
Oh,
They
they-
her nieces and nephews.
Oh, nigga, mind your business.
I think you could just teach your uncle that he should make his posts just for his friends and not public. So hopefully the pedophiles aren't in your family and his on his friends list. Otherwise, I don't think there's any harm in it. Like, who hasn't posted a childhood photo where they might have been in the bathtub or?
That's your photo though.
Well, your parents might have shared it too. Like, I mean,
Your mama didn't do that.
my mom shares pictures all the time, but
My
I don't
mom
know.
don't do
Not me and Ted necessarily.
I mean, you know, I think
but-
back when we were kids and that was going on, it was harmless. You post you not post, you took Polaroids and things like that, stick them in a photo album. But it's 2017.
Mm-hmm.
You got teachers sleeping with kids. You got all these crazy people online. It might not be the most cutest or adorable thing, the innocent thing that we
Well,
think
you had
it
a
is.
situation with I think Tiny had posted a picture.
Oh yeah, T.I. comment.
And
Tiny,
T.I.
oh boy, I like
Of the little baby, the new girl.
What did she post?
She was like,
You're bathing the baby
Bathing
sometimes.
baby.
Yeah, like, can you put some clothes on my baby, please?
So it's like,
I might tip on that. I'm like, man, hey, look.
and it's a baby, like a baby, because I
yeah,
didn't
like
see
she's
baby.
like she's less than a year, I'm sure.
I mean, that's a situation again where it's kind of hard because for us, that's what our parents did. Like, how many photo albums your mom got at home where you or a sibling or a cousin just in there, just naked in the tub?
I got
and shit
one.
like that. We even throw them up on Throwback Thursdays on social media.
Yeah.
But now in 2017,
somebody posted a picture of your baby. Your sibling posted a picture of your butt naked ass child.
Again, I didn't see the picture. I don't know exactly how the baby looked, but if it's what I'm thinking in my mind, as again, all our parents have photos of
it was
us.
like our pictures when we was in the bathtub.
Yeah, I'm not thinking the worst. I'm not thinking the worst.
I think
of
so.
it.
I didn't even think about it until he said something, honestly. Like,
Right, me neither.
My
My thing is, we don't think nothing about it until, like, okay, all the pictures, because, I mean, I kind of with you with this on the Jeff. Like, back in the day, it was a little different with a Polaroid opposed to actually having live streaming Instagram pictures and shit, or videos, you know what I'm saying? It's not a memory.
There's more access now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
I think you just have a conversation with your uncle to let him know your concerns, and since it's not your child, you really can't make him do anything different, but just share your perspective on it.
Right.
pretty much.
All right, y'all. That's gonna wrap it up for the questions. Hey, Brianna. Bree says, "Hey."
Hey, Bree, what your chocolates up?
That's
doing?
going to wrap it up for viewer questions this week, y'all. If y'all have a question for us, just email us. It's info@tacotalktuesday.com. We will do our best to help you out. We're about to take one more quick break, and we will be right back to let you know what we are obsessed with. They have not seen each other since 8th grade. He's not happy. He has a wife and 3 kids, but is wants to see her. What should she do?
I ain't seen you since 8th grade, nigga.
I wasn't getting pussy.
I want to get pussy that. I mean,
Wait,
that can't go wrong.
Just a little break.
So now we are about to wrap the show up, you guys. This is the point where we like to let y'all know what we are obsessed with this week. Daryl, go ahead and start us off.
Oh, well, what I'm obsessed with is, you know what, man? You know, transition is a mug, and it's crazy how your energy can be affected by wherever you work at or whoever you're connected with, friends, family, lovers,
If you
etc.
went on the first date.
Shut up.
Ain't nothing wrong with
I prayed against those soul ties after it happened. But you know what? So I was kicking it with a friend in NoHo, actress friend of mine. She's well known, and we were just talking and vibing. And man, it's crazy how your mindset can change. And I realized my mindset kind of slipped a little bit. So I've been rereading 3 books that I read all the time.
Okay.
Normally it was in my rotation. The first one is The Secret. I feel like it's mostly biblical truths and principles, but I still go back and reread it. I've been rereading that. Asking It Shall Be Given by I'm faded by now, so I can't remember. And the last one is The Power of the Subconscious Mind. So I just been really, because in this season I'm really trying to grow, and I'm really trying to take that next leap, as we all are probably, the next leap in our careers and what I really do, me being an actor. So I just been really trying to reprogram my mind and really get zoned in so I can make some moves.
Oh,
So that's what I've been doing. So,
That's a little deep.
so I bought the audio book, right? So I put on I got my new wireless headphones. I'm like an old man. And so,
he got the audio book. He got a Kindle. He got Pinterest.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, listen to it all the time. Just
He be walking through the streets. I see your
You have the
Instagram
headphones?
stories.
Hey, nigga. Hey, so look,
Watching
one
you.
more thing. So I've been strolling because I've been taking a lift and shit lately. But I'm gonna get some tires for my rims. I'll be driving again. But I've been lifting, right? And so I'll be lifting Westwood, or I'll go some other parts I've never been, and I'll walk for about a mile or two, just because I see so many things that I don't normally see if I'm driving. So, and then I'm paying attention to details,
Right.
because I want alignment. I want things that I feel and think that I deserve to actually be manifested in my reality. So, some other shit, little esoteric work. But anyway, that's what I've been on. So it's been a conglomerate of things, but for the most part, I've been really just working on reprogramming.
So, do you have the headphones that people wear around their
No,
neck?
nigga, I ain't got that kind.
Them uncle headphones.
I ain't got
That's what I
that.
envisioned when he said that he was walking down the street.
I
Like,
got
those
the
things.
Dre Beats where it go on your ear,
right.
and I got another pair of skull candy that just go straight in your ear. So,
Okay.
nigga, I
That's
ain't
not
walking
bad.
around here like that.
Joe, what are you
not bad.
obsessed with this week?
So what I'm obsessed with this week is this restaurant called Cream here in LA.
Is that the ice cream sandwich?
The ice cream
situation you
sandwich.
had?
I was
Yes.
there. I was there. I've been there before.
Oh my gosh, so it was so good. So I did
Cookies
a.
ain't shit though. But anyway,
Well, it was good. I had a brown sugar cookie with vanilla, French vanilla, and then Captain Crunch. I was just playing around with flavors, but that stuff was so good. I almost had an orgasm off eating it. That is what I'm in love
Was it
with.
the first
this week.
date?
It was the first date. First time orgasming on the first date. I'm approved. I'm sorry. But no, it was so good. So that's what I'm obsessed with this week.
That's dope. My obsession this week, as much as I love it, kind of hate it at the same time, is social media.
Okay.
And the reason being for that, like I just said, I was just in Vegas this past weekend, and I got a chance to connect with who I can now call a friend, Farron. And for like the last year, we have just been following each other on social media because she travels, I travel. We always comment on each other's pictures. Like, oh, one day we're going to meet up in this, just meet in this place, have an adventure together. And we met up in Vegas. And, she took me out to the 7 Magic Mountains. She's actually here in LA, so tomorrow we're supposed to hang out. I'll show you Instagram afterwards.
I like to travel.
Tomorrow we're supposed to
I'm a
go
Libra.
and hang out. Fair is taken. I will say that. We're supposed to go hang out and everything. And then also, just looking at little stuff like from BET Weekend, I follow Lala Scissorhands and Blame It on Quay.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like social media commentary, comedian, those type of things. Lala Scissorhands, she got big because she did the Trap Queen remix.
And she did the Beyonce parody.
And she did Beyonce, but I think still Trap Queen was still bigger than that. I'll show it to you. And then Quay, he plays his character TT, like with the green hair and all that stuff. But like just seeing them their Insta stories at the BET Awards and everything, like and just even following them just from over the last year, they're truly living their dreams, and all this came from social media.
Yeah.
Like they are out there flourishing, doing the best they can, inspiring people, encouraging people, and being funny and everything. Because there's a lot of those people I see that were funny, but I still kind of don't follow them because their comedy just didn't last longevity.
Who?
It's a lot of them.
Oh,
But I forgot because I stopped following them.
See?
I forgot their names. But these are two consistent people I think that have put out good material, and they're still relevant and everything.
Yeah. He's always reinventing himself.
Yeah, and then even with this, I'm able to come to y'all. Like, we're having these discussions with y'all, and we have our viewers commenting, asking questions, and things like that. So, social media, for all of the things people do have to say about it, I think it's just amazing. It's allowing us to just be our best, most authentic selves. Like, I woke up yesterday, Monday. When I tell you I had the best time in Vegas this weekend, I woke up yesterday morning just in the best fucking mood, and I never obviously I put myself on the internet because I do this show, and I might do a little story every now and then, but I woke up in a mood where I was just dancing. I just put it on my Instagram, my IG story,
spread love.
Just there, and I got so much love in my DMs and everything from it. Just people tell me how good, they can feel my energy through it. So this week I'm all about social media.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So before we get out of here, let everybody know where they can find you if you have anything coming up or.
Well, you can find me on Instagram, Darryl Blaylock Jr. You can find me on Twitter, CountryBoy24. And so we start back filming tomorrow. The rest of Chef Julian season 3.5, and so I think the first episode drops in a couple of weeks. So you can see me on there.
And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Joe Carnell, or you can check out my blog at IamJoeCarnell.com. And this fall, I'll launch a podcast. I can't wait for y'all to take that journey with me.
And you guys know you can find me on everything at Jeffro5. You can follow us on Taco Talk Tuesday. Also follow my food blog, Best Kept Secrets International. Last comment from Tristan. He says, next week, can love be found through the social media and boundaries with the post? Tristan, just do me a favor and email me info@tacotalktuesday.com just so that I will not forget, and we will be talking about that. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here, and we will see y'all next week.